Where is... Here we go. Gotta pull up the music, of course. Grabbing my boy N&M Creations. Let's go. Get the playlist rocking and rolling. Yeah. There we go. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the stuff, fellas. Don't forget watching the VOD later. Make sure you guys slap that like button real quick and go to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe up. Fred, Kev, yo, welcome in. Welcome in early here. I do need to go ahead and grab this real quick. My bot is broken apparently, so I need to grab the link to this and post it in the Discord because the bot, I don't know, there was some issue apparently that it's not working right with YouTube right now. It's a known issue with the developers of the bot or whatever. Hasn't been working for like 2 days now or something. So let's see. Oh wait, did it work? Hold on. No, it did not. Let me look real quick at my phone. My phone went off. So done with D4. Kinda. I'm not done. I don't know. I might not be streaming it a lot. I might just play it for funsies every once in a while. Like off stream or something. Alright, no thumbnail. There we go. Yeah, apparently Discord bot, me6 bot, dead. So. Oh, Rosen, what's going on over on Twitch, my dude? Death Clock, what's going on? Yo, Bandar, Alan, Grindy, welcome in, everybody. Unofficial Cody B. Oh man, wife and kids just left. Total poggers timing, yeah. Hate to see him go, but I mean, yeah, you get some free time to hang out. That's awesome. That's awesome. Everflame, welcome in. Time to slay. Yo, fellas, says James. Yeah, love it. Yo, fellas. All right. What am I doing here and how do I do it again? I don't remember. Johan, what? Hello. Welcome in. Double check something real quick. How's my camera looking? I noticed the other day, sometimes I don't notice it. All right, camera's looking great. Oh boy, look at me too. Woo. Looking fresh. Looking extra spicy today, fellas. Okay, how do you do this? Wait, you bot? Yeah, my bot's not working yet. No, it's called me6 bot. It automatically, when I post a YouTube video or go live, it automatically posts it in my Discord, so that so I don't have to like post my videos in my Discord and the Discord notifications generally work way better than YouTube. So it's a little annoying that the bot's not working. Like there's some glitch or issue with it or something. So while yes, I do have a bot that I use, it's not what you're saying. What's going on here? Is it a skill issue or did I change the difficulty here? Yep, skill issue. Skill issue. Young Just 30 said he'll probably be done with D4 when he hits a hundo. Yeah, I never quite got there, but Mr. Blarney? Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. My man! Thank you so much. Means a lot for supporting the channel, my dude. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Oh, G-Stacks. Let's go. Welcome in, my dude. Great to see you. Marcos is afternoon Slayers. Yo. Yeah, not a super long stream today because I'll have to. I'm pretty much like home alone for the week, kind of, sort of. So I'm gonna have to cook dinner at like 5. Start getting dinner ready around 5. So not home alone, but I mean I'm here with the daughter, but wife isn't here most of the week, so. When season 5 start? September 4th, right around the corner. I haven't heard anything. Keep your eye on my channel, and I guarantee I'll post a video about it as soon as I hear anything. It'd be malfeasance if I didn't post a video about it, right? Forget it. Also, once again, thank you so much. Oh, Mr. Binary. It looked like a that eye looked like an L for some reason on my screen for a second. I don't know why. Thank you once again for the Twitch Prime sub. You're probably like, what is? How can he not read that? What a dummy. Yeah, Death Clock said, oh, I thought you meant you were botting a D2 bot. No. Just a standard Discord bot. Man, you trying to get me in trouble, bruh. Trying to get me in trouble. This guy. Quick little D2R session. Yeah. Totally. Never a bad time to sneak in a little D2R, right? Well, I mean, I'm sure there is a bad time, but... You know what I'm saying. Oh, something happened. Wait a sec. What? Hold on a second. What's happened?
Thanks for all the content.
Oh, and an ogre axe too. Let's go. $50. Holy smokes. I wasn't sure. I had to read that like 3 different times. What a fat. Is that a tip? Yeah, Streamlabs tip. Thank you so much, dude. That's huge. Means a lot. Support me in the channel and all that good stuff. What a beast. What a beast. Thanks for the content. Oh my goodness. Wait, I get all distracted now. What am I even doing here? Yeah. Spam some emotes. Twitch or YouTube. Spam some emotes for Mr. Binary there. Wait, did I not? What's going on? Did I not? Oh. Spam some emotes in the chat. Ooh. Wanted to help someone else out each month, especially with all the videos of yours I watch on YouTube. Appreciate it. Doing nothing but play through pit runs, says Wing Chun, Vinny Trapson. 4 green sacred armors in 2 hours. That's pretty crazy. That's crazy. 4 in a couple hours. I've definitely found my fair share of them, but... Oh, I didn't turn my run counter on. Bobby, I have not heard anything about new ladder. As soon as I do, it'll absolutely be a video on my channel. Oopsie. Super fast. Terrorized Andy. Feels like a Holy Grail pinata, says Quabe. Yeah, I mean, Terrorized Andy's pretty crazy, for sure. Cody B said he's only played 3 classes to 7. He's still got stuff to do. Oh, it is Cold Plains, but I'm not doing that right now. I haven't even gotten that. I got my rogue to like 89. I got a druid to 75, and then I got a barb to like 50. I was like, eh. And I got another druid to like 50 something, 60 maybe. I forget what it is now, but Alan's got the stream going on the TV and phone. Nice. What a legend. Appreciate it, Walter. That's very kind of you. Say a legend. Cheers. Appreciate you, my man. Does ladder delete my items because I got 2 SOJs and some real high rune stuff on my ladder sorceress? No. When oops, what am I doing? When ladder resets, your ladder characters just become non-ladder characters. So yeah, they still exist, but the only thing, like, you can still go play them, but online, like, not. I feel like not hardly anybody plays non-ladder. Most people play ladder, and it's like real populated the first like week that the ladder's out, and then it starts to drop off, and then after like a month, it's like super dead. It just like kind of cycles through that. I feel, but you do not lose any of the stuff, no. Any nice drops today? Only been on for a few minutes here, so this is my second cast Sanctuary run. You didn't miss much. But we're getting stupid lucky today again. I just got this feeling. I got this feeling. Like just nonsensically lucky. Like a whole enigma's gonna drop at once, already put together. Archon plate enigma, 15% enhanced defense superior, with the runes already in the armor or something like that. Thanks, it's Happy Monday. Yo, yo! Yeah, Happy Monday. Everyone back to work. Bobby says, hope they add a few new things. Yeah, it's so hard to say, really, because I don't know who or what is exactly, I mean, not what, but what kind of a team they have working on Diablo 2 Resurrected, if any team. Is it just like a few maintenance guys at this point, you know, or like a maintenance guy, you know? So I don't know. Completely guessing with no actual knowledge. I'm just speculating here, but I think that they're not really going to be adding a lot. I think it's just going to be like new ladder. You guys can play this for a little bit and then now go back to D4, people, all right? I think that's what it's going to be. Yeah, Grindy says, I don't know what kind of team they have working on any of their games. Right. Good point, I suppose. Have you posted about this build, or are you going to make a guide for it in the future? Yeah, I'll probably tomorrow or the next day I'll do a video about this. So it's not necessarily the most optimal build, but I just kind of slapped together, works kind of good. So I just kind of went with it. It's pretty good though. It's pretty good. This is a nice, and this is what I mentioned before. Like, if you looked at this gear, like, don't think this is a Necro and just look at the gear over here. You know, like, cover the screen with your hand and look over here. This is the exact same gear you'd put on, like, a Hammerden, that you'd put on a Sorceress, that you'd put on anything, right? So it's a really great build for, let's say you have a decked out Hammerden and you're like, I want to try a different character. I want to try this Bone Necro. And you could just literally transfer all the gear straight over, and boom, you have a great Bone Necro that you can rock with this setup right here. Like, I think it's pretty cool. Black. I don't believe I have, if that's a real thing. I'm not sure what you're saying. Is that a real place? I'm not sure what you're going with there. Definitely not my game, but apparently they've really been putting work into the next season of Diablo 3, says Flip-Flop. I have heard that, but yeah, definitely not my game either, right? I've been thinking about trying it, but I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to take the time. Maybe one day I'll rock it out. I don't know. And then so like everyone will hop in here and just like melt down. You know, like, I ain't playing. I don't want to watch this crap. And I'm like, sorry guys, I don't know. I just want to try it out since I haven't played it in a decade. So. I'm unsubscribing. I didn't sign up for this bull crap. Oh God. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. I'll resubscribe when you're back to D2 like a real man. Legit subs for the D2 content. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I understand not watching it, but man, sometimes the people just get a little too crazy about it. Okay, there we go. I couldn't get the right weapon out here for some reason. Another one of them skill issues, fellas. Skill issues. What class would I recommend for someone starting on console? I've never played this on console before, so it's hard for me to give a recommendation. I'd have to kind of just speculate upon what I think would work good on console, I guess. More so, I mean, I can kind of just give you kind of an overall. I really think that, like, you don't necessarily start off like day one, like level 1 of your character with Fists of the Heavens, but I think Fists of the Heavens is like a really good budget. Like it kills monsters really good for, you know, the budget gear it can have. Winged Axe, you gonna be ethereal for me, buddy? No, not ethereal, but that's all right. 205, huh? I don't remember what this goes to. That's interesting. So much stuff goes to those even numbers. I just assume this would too, right? But Alan says Blizz Sork good. Yeah, Blizz Sork has been good for a super long time, right? I wasn't sure with targeting on console, I guess, you know. That's kind of the limiting factor on my opinion for it, would have to be, because I don't really know anything about consoles. So, but Blizz Sork, I mean, I'd probably just go with the general stuff that's good for most you know, on PC too. You know, Blizzard Sorceress, Fist of the Heavens, or a Hammerden is like a good option for the Paladin. Even nowadays, like Nova Sorceress isn't bad, but I don't know about for consoles though. Malp said Blizzard not recommended for console according to him. So yeah, it's hard for me, you know, not ever playing console. I don't know. You have a great recommendation, I suppose, for the difference between the two and everything, you know. A little bit, sounds like a few different opinions around here, so you'll have to, I mean, the thing that I would say is best bet, the thing on console too, though, you can't unlimited respec like you can on PC, so that's disappointing. I was going to say try out some different stuff on single player or something, but you can't do that on console. Uh-oh. Hey, Phil, hope you're having a good one. Watch the stream and working on your throw barb. Nice. Race, what's going on? Welcome in. Can I show my mercenary? Yeah, I could just shout it out for you. It's, I just have an insight. I have Andarl's Visage, and I got a fortitude on. So super basic standard insight, Act 2 mercenary. I think he's a, what do you call it? He's a might one. So they don't freeze and break. Just insight, Andy, fortitude. God, I had this little guy help me out once in a while. Slow down Diablo for me. Can you aim teleport on console? Yeah, someone said you can aim, but the distance is fixed. Yeah, so you can't like go to the corner and teleport a little further. It's like you can teleport like this far, I think. Like something. I'm not 100% sure, but I've just heard people talk about it. Any reason to not pick up 1 point of skeleton, raise skeleton? I just don't want to do that, pretty much. The one thing is that I didn't do, and as soon as if I get up here, I could respec, but I'm just lazy. One here, one... If you were rocking this for doing something like... If you were online where you can't unlimitedly respec, and every time you run, you can't just respec, because anytime I go to a different location, I can just respec and do a different build on single player, right? And I take full advantage of that because I really enjoy being able to do that. If I was online, I would have taken a few points out of the synergy, one of the synergies for Bone Spear. Golem Mastery, Summon Resistance, then my Clay Golem would survive a little bit better. And then what I would probably do is come down to revives, to be honest. I'd probably bring up some revives so you could have those when you wanted them. And it would just be 1 point, and you know. But I just didn't want to have any revives right now. I didn't feel like it ends up taking longer to like bring them up, and then like, I don't know, what do I need them for? You know, my mercenary is like not literally invincible, but against normal monsters he's invincible as long as Desace's group doesn't have you know, some insane auras and stuff. So that's pretty much just the reason why I don't need it. And this way my Bone Spear does a little bit more damage, right? Oh, Countess, can she drop a low or an IO? Is that a capital I or a lowercase O? Or L? Technically she can, but you're never gonna find one. That's like, it's like saying like, oh, can Bale drop me a Zod rune? It's like, yes, it can, but running Bale to get a Zod rune, that's not gonna work out for you. Because she can't, the Countess cannot drop the low from her rune drop table. It's gotta be from her monster drop table, so it's not gonna happen, right? OG Duro, yo, T-Dub, welcome in, welcome in. What's the whole Sazabi set worth, Nicholas? Not really that much. It's just like a budget thing. Like if somebody was trying to trade you, or you were trying to trade for the full set, I mean, honestly, they'd probably trade it to you for like an ist at most. Like that's my guess, anyways. But Taji says no unlimited respec on Switch. Yeah, that's why PC Master Race. Ooh. Yeah, that is, the game, I don't know, I just love being able to respec, try this out, try that out, run here, switch to this build, run there, switch to this build. Hey, I want to try out and run a, you know, charge bolt sorceress. Hey, I want to go ahead and do max charge strike Amazon or something. I want to rock a spirit in. I want to do Fist of the Heavens. I want to do hammered in. You know, you can just do whatever you want all the time, so. Love it. Mr. No One, yo, welcome in, welcome in. Do I watch Llama ever? Occasionally. I, because I like make videos, D2 videos and stream so much, like, you know, when you're already like on Diablo 2 Resurrected, like 8 hours a day, it's not, I usually don't like getting off stream and get done editing a video for 4 hours and then hop on and watch somebody else streaming D2R, you know? But, I definitely, occasionally I'll hop in there, and I used to watch all the time before I started doing Diablo 2 full time. Need paper. What do you mean for what? Coloring? Just run over here and grab one real quick. I'm blocking. Just go grab one. Right next to the printer over there. 1 second, fellas. Just grab a couple of them. That's fine. Alright, get out of here again. Okay. Yeah, printer! It's right there! Yeah, my apologies for staring at my hand. I just, you know, maybe I'm a little too paranoid about that stuff, but I just don't want my daughter on camera and stuff. Probably unnecessary, but doesn't hurt nothing not to. What a tease. Get out of here. Oh, y'all want to see the printer? That's what it is. That's what it is. There you go, fellas. There you go, fellas. Soak it up. Soak it up. Of course, she's gonna cause all these problems right now, huh? Race this so you don't all dislike each other? No. Well, pretty much all the people that stream and make videos all like each other. That's, yeah. For sure. I don't think anybody dislikes each other. Plus, it's just, if somebody didn't like each other and it was like, well known that this person hated that person or something, that would just also be like bad for each other's channels, right? Because like, let's say like, let's say I hated Cooley or something, like, and he hated me, like, then our viewers wouldn't really watch each other channels. So that's like bad for both of us, right? Plus, who wants to be rude like that, right? Soul rune. Uh-oh. Soul rune. See your message already. Let me get keep slaying for my nephew. Oh, my bad, G-Stacks. I was getting distracted. G-Stacks nephew. I gotta tell you something, my dude. G-Stacks nephew. Never forget. As you grow older, keep slaying. Woo. G-Stacks nephew. Woo. My man. My bad, G-Stacks, for not seeing that for a second. I was getting all distracted, right? Typical Phil stuff. Let's just use a potion. If I get taken out here in a second. You ever met another D2 streamer in real life? Nope. Never have. Never have. When are you gonna duel Cooley? I mean, it crossed my mind, but I don't know. Like, it would be like I like Cooley, but I don't know about dueling though. I don't know if I like dueling. I've never really done a whole lot of it, but just, you know, I don't know. There's a lot of things in life I haven't done that I just don't have any interest in doing either, right? So. Oops. PvP is a way different beast. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, it kind of, I mean, I assume anyways, it takes a lot more effort, right? And that's not what I really want to do here. That's not why I'm playing Diablo 2, is to make sure I have to put in max effort at all times, you know? But I'd never say never. And it's not like huge stakes, like, oh, I'm gonna go duel with Cooley and then I just like lose it. Like I have to put out $50 a match or something, you know. It's just like, it's just for fun, you know, obviously, so not anything crazy like that. Dan Young, yo, welcome in, welcome in. Steep learning curve, says Plip. Yeah, for sure, probably. I mean, I would assume anyways, kind of, sort of. Because this many years and like several decades of like learning and stuff, like strategies and different things like that. Yeah. Would be tough. I love and respect Mike Sork, but I need help. Been saving for it for a while. Help like deciding what build or like how to do the build that you want, I guess. So, Mr. No One, get them drops, says Andy. Yeah, hopefully. D-Dub, oh, appreciation, my dude. Says Phil will always be the #1 D2 content creator for the simple fact that he shares the same state. Go blue. That's what I'm talking about. You see the new Harbaugh news? He got unsuspended, and then Michigan said, I know he got unsuspended, but we're going to voluntarily suspend him anyways. Which is kind of funny, but... Brain Fodder said he hears that D4 got even worse in a new patch. This this is obviously all opinion stuff. I think that it did. Yeah. I think the more recent patches have made the game worse than it was at launch. But other people say they think the patches made it better than it was, so that's going to depend on the person, I guess. Sure, there's some Sorc builds online. Yeah, I got tons of different Blizzard Sorceress, Nova Sorceress, different stuff like that. So anyone looking for any of that kind of stuff. Undead Arrow's a Buckeye. Unsubscribe right now. JK. Yeah, one thing I can recommend, Mr. No One, sometimes you might get a little overwhelmed if you look up like build guides. Make sure when you look up build guides, especially if you're newer, if you don't have any high runes, which I would have to, I mean, I don't want to necessarily assume things, but I would kind of assume you don't have like several high runes. Look up, we call them in D2 budget builds, meaning you don't have a bunch of high runes to make your build. Because if you do that, then you'll be able to build a character, and they'll show you what kind of cheap, super easy to get gear options you can make. And they'll show you a type of build that doesn't necessarily need like 10 high runes. Because sometimes you'll do that, like you'll see a build guide, it's like, oh man, this is a great character. Like, look how much it slaps. And then, you know, it's like, oh, it needs 10 high runes. Never mind. Like, I'm looking for a ladder starter here, you know, so. Extremely overwhelmed, you would go with the Blizzard Sorceress. Yeah, Blizzard Sorceress is one of those ones that like you can play right, and you can pretty much kill most things in the game with literally no gear on your Sorceress if you just like play super carefully. Just with the skill points that you put into the skill tree. Undead Arrow says his opinion, Blizzard Fireball, going with the dual spec. In his opinion, is the best budget one. Hear about the wildfires over in Maui? Horrible. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Yeah, it's crazy that on Hawaii, their worst natural disaster of all time is a wildfire. Pretty wild of a fire. But, yeah. Very unfortunate for sure, yeah. Kind of an understatement even, saying that it was very unfortunate. But I just don't really have better vocabulary to word it any other way. Gheed says, some cheap rune words absolutely slap, though. Yeah, there's definitely some good budget stuff, for sure, yeah. Oh, John Dupus. Also, yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button for me, you fellas, over on YouTube. Give it a little slap-a-rooney around there. What? Diablo's the worst. Whatever. Diablo never drops nothing. Another D2 live. Noise. Yeah, I stream, Mishu, I probably stream like every other day, so. Yeah. Probably 4 or 5 days a week I stream, so. Make sure you get them notifications on. Come hang out with my dude. Yeah. Let's see. Font was too small. All right, this is the run, fellas. I feel. How do you access my build guides? If you on my channel, I have a build guide playlist, and I actually think I have a budget build guides playlist, if I'm not mistaken. So if you go to my channel and go to playlists, there's absolutely a build guide playlist for sure. Or you could just type in whatever character you want to play. You could just Google search Sweet Phil, D2R, and then whatever you want to play, and it'll absolutely pop right up. I don't have it for every character that ever has existed ever, but for all the main stuff, I usually have a build guide for. Bit the like. Oh, did I spell something wrong? Great. That makes it even better. Typical Phil move right there. For some reason, the text, like when you put the stuff in for those polls, the text is so freaking small. I don't know why. Crazy. I mean, not that crazy, but just like baby crazy. Like little tiny bit crazy, I mean. Not changing it. I'm leaving it, fellas. I'm leaving it. Seven mana steel circlet? Nah. A plain seven mana leech circlet? Not exactly prime candidate for me to be using. Grindy. Yeah, nobody hit the like button from here on out. This guy. Real mature, Grindy. Real mature. Ah. Oh, Necro needs a buff. I think it's fine. Not every character needs to be the best in the entire game. And like I said before, this is just generic caster gear too. I didn't like perfectly min-max it. Oopsie. Mix in bone wall? I could, but that sounds like a lot of work. I already have all 8 of the hotkeys across the top maxed out, like already on, so. How much damage is it doing? This is only like 5k. But like piercing, and you get a lot of it. Most of your damage comes from corpse explosion. You just kind of take out a couple monsters, start popping bodies, and you know, bang, 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 bang. Wing Chun just got a reopen socket 15 enhanced defense mage plate. Nice, congratulations. Sounds like you were looking for it, so congrats on finding what you wanted, man. Bone skin. Not fair. That way the corpse explosion doesn't work as good. Any good drops so far? Today, literally 100% nothing. Yeah. But it's coming in no time. Probably a lacerator is the best thing so far, huh? Good old lacerator. Bobby says bone spear high minimum damage. Yeah, true is true. Yeah, with the min bottom and top being only a couple hundred apart. That's true. It does get, you know, the damage kind of does quote unquote like amplify also, because you got to remember it's hitting like many monsters. You line them up and hit a whole bunch of monsters in a row, so it is kind of doing more per bone spear technically. Any day now Sweetville goes live is a good day. Big love from Dubai, huh? Dubai, nice. Watch my mercenary, make sure he's not getting ripped here. Antlers, let's go. Maybe not. Supposed to be better. And got his first legit Shaco about 2 weeks off of a random monster. Nice. The first Shaco is awesome. Just an awesome find. It's almost like such a relief. You know, it's exciting, but it's almost like a relief. Like, finally, I got it. Finally. Bobby says he feels like WoW holds back D2, holds back Diablo games. Blizzard doesn't want to do 2 full MMOs. Yeah, I was like, Moose. Wait a second, what? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm really not sure. I really don't know what to comment on that one, to be honest. JG, how was the weekend? Any comments on the stream? Weekend was all right. Went to a crazy metal show on Friday or Saturday. Went to the Goo Goo Dolls, so that was off the chains. But my wife likes the Goo Goo Dolls a lot. I mean, I guess the radio songs are fine. But yeah. What was crazy is I got recognized. When I was at the Goo Goo Dolls concert, a guy recognized me. He's like, hey, you look familiar. I was like, okay. Don't I know you from somewhere, like on something? And I was like, I don't really recognize you. And he's like, no, I like recognize you from something. And he's like, I'm like, oh, like YouTube maybe? He's like, well, what YouTube? And I'm like, I'm Sweet Phil, baby. I know I didn't say that, but I was like, I'm Sweet Phil, Diablo 2 videos? He's like, yeah, that's what it was. So yeah. How much FCR am I rocking? I got the 125. 125. Real exclamation drops. I don't have drops set up, and I seen someone on YouTube ask about the drops too. I didn't quite get to it yet, but haven't found really nothing at all today. So far, it's been about a half hour or so. I've been like actually playing here. Haven't found nothing yet, so not out of the ordinary, I suppose. But which means it's coming right now. Ooh. Whoa, busy over here. Ah, it's glitched. I wish they'd fix that. Sometimes I wonder why stuff like that doesn't get fixed. It must be like there's some weird programming thing that, like, you know, kind of the same limitations like in D4. They're like, we can't fix that because for whatever reason, when you load into the game, it loads every single item on every person in the entire game all simultaneously. So we can't give you any more stash tabs. Sorry. It's like, what? Good old stash. Early cannot be frozen. Legendary. If Sweet Phil never answers your...
Alla Bjornsted donated 50 Norwegian kroner through Super Chat. Love the music in your stream. Regards from an old metalhead from Norway.
Appreciate it.
Slayin.
Thank you so much for the 50 Norwegian crowns, I believe. Thank you so much, my dude. Is there ever going to be a game that beats D2R? Race and Roy, there will... Not ever? Look at something beat the best ever, am I right? How could you beat the best ever? Always vibing to music. Good idea to listen on earbuds. Best way, says T-Dub. Earbuds, nice. Yeah, it's one thing that I've definitely stuck to the whole... I mean, every once in a while I'll switch it up and put something else on, but I like actually having some sick music, and I think this stuff is quite amazing, to be honest. Okay, well, if only that was... Even if it was 2 to combat skills, I could be like, you could justify it with the FCR, Dex, Mana, all res, as like a good amulet, but just having one, unfortunately, it's just not quite there, huh? Cody V said he was recognized in public from Facebook trolling. What? That's crazy. That's that's way crazier than me getting recognized. Come on, Saffron. Minesweeper. I don't get that. Maybe I missed something earlier. Minesweeper. That's over my head, Saffron. Over my head. Ito Frito said he found a low rune in LK today. Nice. The low rune is like the rarest one to find, I think, too. Yeah, whatever. There's a lot of monsters over here. Take some of these out. Something good to happen, right? Beastly on a playthrough. Yeah, I was looking at the level on that paladin amulet too. It was 51. So yeah, if it was, you found it at like 54 or something, yeah, or anything like that, you'd be, you know, messing up your britches. But a little bit too high, you know. Oh, watching my video and some of the luck rubbed off on Lolagon. Got 2 grandfathers yesterday. That's wild. Those are too rare to be finding 2 of them in one day. Oopsie. Too rare. Jay Larson. Wow. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub over on Twitch. You legend. Ooh. My man. Thank you so much once again. Jay Larson. All right, we got Shadow Plate. Is that Steel Carapace? Yeah, nailed it. Had to think about it real quick. Think about it real quick. I should add a little bit more on it though, right? Ton of defense, but that's pretty much all it's got going for it, right? 200, I think that's a perfect roll. But still, even with that, I mean, maybe if it was a perfect roll and it was ethereal, repair durability, you could figure something out maybe, but kind of neat, but nothing too crazy. Cody B says, yeah, not all of us drop Sir runes every other day. Yeah. Well, you know, some people get lucky sometimes. Sometimes I don't get lucky. 230 strength. Jeez. Yeah, it's just because of Shadow Plate, yeah. Well, if it was ethereal, the strength requirement would be 10 lower, right? So. Yeah, I guess even if it was ethereal repair, it'd still just be like, okay, it's a really high defense ethereal repair. Who cares? I guess that's kind of, maybe that is true. Charles says, have a good one, y'all. I must be taking off. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. Walter thinking Adel. No, I think an Adel. Yeah, once again, Adel, thank you so much. You legend for the donation, my man. My man. Yeah, kind of a quick shout out to everybody. Just reminded me there from Adel, but thank you guys. Anyone who donates or channel memberships or anything like that, it really means a lot and really does make it possible for me to keep streaming and making videos and doing this. Trying to keep doing this full time, so I mega appreciate all you legends, all you legends. Joseph finally got a burr rune. Just need one more for infinity. There you go. There's another big upgrade, huh? That's a toughie. That's a toughie to get the first, you know, off the bat. But yeah, couple burr runes for. Oh, Sarlacc, subscribe with a Twitch Prime sub. You, legend. Thanks for the Bezos subscription, my man, for that Prime. Oh. We get a Gheed's off of, you know, a Gheed's off of Diablo has to be perfect, right? 100% perfect. Ah. Well, 15 reduced, 38 magic find. That's not bad. The extra gold find, I don't even worry about that, but that's not too bad, right? Not too bad. Some people might be disappointed by the gold find, but, you know, who cares, right? 38. I do have several 40s already. I don't know if I even really want to bother keeping it, to be perfectly honest, but I have so many of these on single player. You know, I mean, after a year and a half, how many, you know? Low lag on says that's the best he's found is 38. I think I'm not gonna keep whatever. I'll go back to town real quick. I'll go back to town and keep another one, I guess. Oh, I didn't grab it, did I? Shoot. What a dummy. Oh, man. Oh, the hype train. Let's go. Heigberg coming in with a Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much. All three you last. Jay Larson, Sarlacc, Heigberg, you. Legends. Ooh. Absolute legends. Twitch chat coming in hot. All right, let me go get my last one. 149 1440 says Wing Chun is the one that he has. Yeah, it's impressive for sure. I don't think I have one that good. Yeah, my Gheed rolls have been pretty good. I think, I don't know, I just find quite a few of them, I guess, you know. I definitely remember not long ago identifying one that was like 24 or something, you know, like 27, I don't know. Oh, speaking of Sazabis. Speaking of Sazabis, huh? Little Sazabi's Ghostly Liberator, huh? It's an elite base anyways, but yeah, for it being super, super good, I don't know. Just for those budget Act 5 mercenaries, right? But I don't need another one of those, but... Yeah, Gheeds can't roll lower than 38 for Phil, right? It's some of that streamer luck, you know. You just talk to the devs real quick, and you're like, "Hey, I'm sick of finding these low rolled Gheeds," and they're like, "All right, Phil, we'll knock this out for you. No problem, no problem. Anything for you, Phil." When's the last time you had a Gheeds roll less than 35? Not that long ago.
Wing It donated $5 through Super Chat. If you can only play one build for the rest of your D2R career, what would it be and why?
Thank you for the $5. Just winging it. What a legend. Thank you for the channel support. Thank you for the super chat, my man. If I had to pick one build forever, oh boy, how could you pick that? I mean, how could you pick? I mean, I don't know, dog. I have no idea how to answer that. I guess I'll just say, like, I have no idea. I'll just have to say something, but you can't hold me to it. I would just say, like, Nova Sortress or something. I guess I'll have to go with. I'm not sure. It's too hard to pick. But thank you for the $5. Just winging it. Oh, and Act comes in with 100 NT. Is that Northern Taiwanese something or something like that, I think? Well, thank you so much.
Donated 100 new Taiwan dollars through Super Chat.
Nailed it.
Looking for you rockin' all kinds of builds. Slay 'em all.
Slay 'em all. Appreciate it, Act. And wow, you guys are going crazy. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for the channel support, my dudes. Whoop, whoop. Adol coming in with a Slayership. Ooh. Thank you so much, my man, for becoming a Slayer. And for a second time today, supporting the channel. Appreciate y'all. Couldn't let Twitch show you guys up, right? Couldn't let Twitch show you guys up over on YouTube. One build for good, not even a question. Vengeance Paladin says race. Vengeance Paladin. I've never ran that one before. Never ran a Vengeance Paladin. All rune chains, gloves. Are these going to be? Go. Oh my, what's going on here? Oh, and then you gifted a membership to someone else too. My God, my God. Thank you so much, Adol. My man, my man. And Lolegon got gifted that. But Sasquatch, welcome in. Adol Pyramidigo said a single player Foden, he rocks Redemption instead of Conviction. Yeah, I don't use Conviction on my Fist of the Heavens Paladin either, so that's usually what I go with too, just like how you said. What's with all the Ralph and Amethyst, Phil? I don't remember why you need them. For crafting caster amulets, Alan. Alan Short. So I save them up and I craft a bunch of caster amulets all at the same time. Oh yeah, good call on that one, Robert. I don't shout that out nearly enough, almost never. So anyone interested, by the way, my Discord link down in the description, but you can gift or you can link up your YouTube membership to my Discord. So I have a YouTube members channel over there. I don't know if I can do it to where people, I wonder if I could do it to where Twitch could link up to it too. I've never really looked into it. Nug on the run. Yo, gifting 2 tier 1 memberships. Black vegetables and Annie Bob Annie. Got gifted memberships over on Twitch. Thank you so much for the 2 gifted. Nug on the run. You legend. Ooh. D4 boring you ask toxic ace? Kinda. I guess you could say that. I would say it's kind of a combination, I would say. Combination between, you know, it's just kind of, it's definitely not something I want to play every single day. And there's a little bit of it too. I'm not gonna lie that like the people who watch me stream don't want to watch it. I don't think very much. Like some people do, obviously. Opinions are gonna vary, but it's not something I want to play every day anyways. It's like D4 is something I might want to play for 2 or 3 days and then like not play it for a month kind of thing, or so. Text got up here about what character I want to play forever. He says to go with the potion throw barb, right? I should, right? Or that'd be the worst ever. Poison dagger necro for eternity. Oh, Sasquatch. 11 months, just 1 little month shy of a year of legendary slayership.
Make sure to slay that like button, homies. It increases your MS by 500% for the next 3 hours.
True story. That's all factual too, not made up at all. But thank you for 11 months of legendary slayership. Sasquatch, you. Legendary slayer. Ooh. Happy birthday, Phil, says Bradley. My daily birthday. Every day's my birthday on stream. Just so no confusion, it's not really my birthday, so, but kind of a channel joke where everyone wishes me happy birthday every day. Need some new classes in D4? I don't think that's what it is. Jeez, that whole D4 thing, it's so complicated in my opinion. I just think like what they wanted to do in the game just wasn't quite right. That's about, it's so hard to list the name off everything, but I think that's generally what it is. The items, like the way the affixes are on gear isn't right. Like the types of gear that you need to find. Just only running nightmare dungeons is the only efficient thing to do, isn't, you know? I don't know. But yeah. Yeah. Lolagon says D2 always gonna be incredible though. Yeah, true story. Raced up here a minute ago talking about the Vengeance Paladin, says it can hit everything. There's nothing it can't kill. Gotcha. Yeah, I just never played it. I never seen anyone else really play it at all, so interesting. Yes, this is P3, Quabe. Yeah. Sasquatch, yeah, Phil old AF, because I got a birthday every day, right? Old AF, no doubt. Diablo 4 isn't Diablo at all. Where is even Diablo? Yeah, it was an odd choice to not have Diablo in Diablo 4, right? And obviously, like, he's going to be in the expansion, right? But, like, I feel like that's a little odd to not have Diablo in the base game. And, like, considering, like, in every Diablo game, you're supposed to be, like, marching down to the depths of hell to fight demons, and then you're essentially, like, in hell for, like, 11 seconds right at the end of the campaign, and you never step foot in it again. Kind of weird. It's all just, like, forests and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, imagine, yeah, next they're going to do a Captain America movie, and Captain America's not going to be in it. But he'll be in the sequel, though. Yeah, I don't know, obviously, I have a problem with the itemization, but even if you kind of look past that, I think one of the big problems is they tried to like slow walk the game too much. Like, oh, here's this much game, and then we'll save all of this stuff for the expansion, and then we'll save all of this stuff for the expansion, the next expansion, and we'll save all of this stuff that we have for the seasons. Like, this is for the first season, this we'll put for the second season. I think that was like, you know, and then it's like, well, this kind of feels like it's not an entire game, and it's like, well, yeah, that's why, right? D4 dead? What do you mean? Yeah, I wouldn't say it's dead. There's a lot of people that like it. I didn't see the exact comment. Someone probably, you know, D4 dead, D4 bad. I still drop the rating right where I think it. You know, I put it at like a 5 out of 10. If someone said they thought it was like an 8 out of 10, I go, well, it's, you know, it's a differing opinion, whatever. You know, it is what it is. But I give it a 5 out of 10. And I think I stick with that to this day, pretty much. That's like my latest rating on it. Didn't they do that to the latest Indiana Jones movie? I feel like Indiana Jones was in it, right? I haven't seen any of the new Indiana Jones movies at all. Race says they just have to fix some of the real problems. Yeah, and this is, you know, I'm obviously throwing my own opinion out here. I think that the way the items are, I think that you just can't, considering you have to pick up every single item in the game to see how it rolled, to see if it's good or not. I think that's just a huge mistake, and I don't think that they can really fix it now. Like, it's too much of the game, you know what I mean? Like right here, like you'd have to, this, you know, this is just like offhand item, and you'd have to pick it up to see how it rolls. This is, you know, offhand item, pick it up and see how it rolls. Like, and another thing too that I find annoying, why it takes so long to look through gear. Because in Diablo 2, like right now, if I wanted to look to see, like, this isn't a great example, but maybe something, you know, it can roll with plus skills, like a Shaco, and maybe let's say it's an item that could roll with one to all skills or 2 to all skills. You can look real quick, boom, it's right at the top. Like, let's say you throw in your cube, look, nope, and you can throw it out instantly. Like, you don't have to look very long. But in D4, the stats aren't in static locations. Like, the magic find is always down near the bottom, right? The all skills is always at the top. Like, you can look, your eyes can jump directly to those locations on items that you know you want to look for. And that is just, it's like a small thing, but it's like awesome. It makes everything go so much faster. I think it's an incredibly overlooked thing. Skullcap, interesting. GeoGuessr 10 out of 10. Totally rigged, for sure. GeoGuessr, epically goated. Oh, Race Redeems call him a true slayer. Ooh. You a true slayer. True slayer Race. Oh. Those good old Twitch Slayer tokens or whatever they're called. I don't know what you mean by that text. Got every hero like gender swap. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean by that. In the Diablo games, like you can make them all into different genders. I mean that is true. Maybe I'm probably missing something there. Probably. Rig says D4 looking good these days. Best graphics in an ARPG. Yeah, I mean I think it looks pretty good. Like generally, I believe that's accurate. I think. I don't know. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not, but I think I kind of agree with that actually. That D4 looks real good. I've mentioned it a few times before, though. I don't play a bazillion different games, so I don't have a huge, a very strong baseline to compare to. Flip says business model over gameplay. Yeah, that's kind of going back to what I was. You're probably referring to what I was talking about a couple minutes ago. Anyways, I got a little behind on the comments. My apologies, but yeah, how it's. D4 feels like they had, like the game launched with the intention of 2 expansions already, which is accurate because they said that already. They said when the game launched, they said they were working on the expansions already, and it's like, I mean, this seems sus. Aglo says you need to be able to target farm and boss runs without the chores that slow you down on the way. It would be nice to be able to target farm, just so you could feel like you're just, you're not just like aimlessly trying to get lucky. And that's kind of like for like the generic gear, because obviously, I mean, I am kind of almost not target farming. The end of a grail does end up feeling kind of chory, I'm not gonna lie. But that's kind of what. It's like voluntary though, like this is and that's a thing too. Like some things can be super boring but they could be fun to, like when you volunteer to do it instead of when you're forced to do it, or when you feel forced to do it. And I've told this story a bunch of times. I was in college and I couldn't believe they did this in college, but we had a substitute, and the substitute literally rolled in the VHS player and the TV, and we watched the movie the day when our professor wasn't there. And I was like, this is the boringest thing ever. I couldn't stay awake. And then I seen this one point. It was about the French, or like the Renaissance in France or whatever, like, after the Dark Ages and whatnot. And it was, all of a sudden this part talked about someone being beheaded, and the guillotine went, shink, like right in front of the camera. And then I was like, oh shoot, I've seen this before. I watched this willingly by myself. Like at home, I sat there and watched this entire series of like 4-hour-long episodes about the French Renaissance. But here, because it was in college and it was in school and I was being forced to do it, it was boring. And that's a true thing. It's just like psychology 101, I feel. Yeah, that's just, and I might be more susceptible to that than other people. Just thinking being forced to do things is boring. Briggs says, in his opinion, D4 is the idea of selling things to you instead of making a good game. Maybe it'll be playable by season 3, he says, in his opinion. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like there's going to be a ton of like groundbreaking changes and stuff. They're going to shift around the life here and the life there and the experience gain here and the experience gain there, but I don't feel like they can really do like they can alter the entire game, And it is what it is. I mean, there's a lot of people still playing it, right? I mean, a lot of people like the game a lot. More power to them. Hopefully everybody who does play it is having a great time and all that good stuff, but Saffron says D4's magic finding is just like chasing for rare items. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, to be honest. And that's the thing that's not exciting about it either. Like, I guess there could be occasionally, like, you see a helmet drop and you're like, oh, I hope this is Tempest Grower or something, you know, ever so slightly, you know. But the thing is that nothing drops on the ground and it's like legendary, like it's awesome already. Like, you don't know necessarily if a unique helm drops, you don't know what it is until you pick it up and look at it, right? Like, the number of, like, I'll find so many unique armors and it's like, is this Mad Wolf's Glee? And you're like, ah, nope, it's the, you pick it up and look at it and then you're like, ah, it's the other one for the werebear, you know? Which D2 has stuff like that as well, obviously. Picking up and IDing small charms and things like that. But there's some stuff, like, you don't need to pick up and look at a burr rune. As soon as that thing pops out and you see that orange text, your jaw drops, right? Like, there's nothing like that really in D4 because you don't know. And especially all the rares the rares are like the best stuff. You got to pick up every one and scroll through it and read a book and, you know. Rather farm hell keys than play D4. I mean, I guess kinda, but that's not super exciting either, in my opinion. Farming keys, kind of a necessary evil, I guess, in D2. X said he keeps getting wolf instead of bear. Oh, that's crazy. I've gotten several of both of them now. Actually, they've been dropping like freaking crazy in this newest season. Because I'm pretty sure they upped those unique drop rates like crazy. But like I've even found the wolf one, Mad Wolf's Glee. I've found like multiples of them in a day. The bear one, I don't remember what that one's called because I don't use the werebear. I've found multiples of those in one day before. So like. Lola again says, loves uber farming, but Neelithat can be difficult. Yeah, just gotta get that nature's peace, right? Slain monsters rest in peace. You're good to go. Or just kill him so fast he can't do anything. That's usually my go-to. 5 people online in the Legendary Slayers clan on Saturday. Yeah, a lot of people have drifted off. I feel like, though, like, my community would be made up a lot more of, like, D2 players, so not that it's exclusively going to be what I'm about to say, but, like, the D2 players in general don't like D4 as much as D3 players do. Not to mention that I don't really play it a ton anymore, so that could lead to people not playing as much anymore. Slightly as well, I suppose. Ooh, Zenith rings, says Cody B. Shape-shifting rings. Yeah, I guess I've never seen that one, Cody. Interesting. I've never seen that one. Maybe. Havoc, yo! What's going on? Welcome in. For the first time in my life, says Graph, started farming cows via Javazon. In around 10 runs, you got a low, a gull, and a storm shield. Ah, that's some good luck right there, I'll tell you what. Congrats on that one. Paladin's not OP anymore, you say. Change your mind. Yeah, Lightning Fury, Javazon, and cows is crazy. Like, especially fully maxed out, you could players 8 and just melt everything. So fast, but congratulations on a low and a gull in 10 runs. That's not too bad. That's pretty good luck, I'll say that. What's the shirt say? It's not that cool. It's actually a shirt my wife bought me and kind of made me wear around at Disney. It says, I don't even work out. And it's Sully from a what you call it. And he's like, but I don't know. My wife bought it because we all had to wear Disney shirts when we were in Disney, apparently. You guys know how it is. You guys know how it is. What's going on, Case Race, by the way? Oh, you did. Lolagan says you didn't know about the Nature's Peace thing. Oh, glad you got that little tidbit of knowledge now. That'll really help you out, obviously, for farming Neolithic. They just throw that thing on, and then he can't corpse explode nothing. So yeah. Wing Chun is struggling to get its first torch. Have to get melted over here. The road to Azul is always packed. I have tele staff in offhand, but boom, dead. Gotcha. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, I generally don't go to try to farm torches till after I get Enigma. And then if I'm online, you know, where I probably wouldn't have Enigma, either that or I wouldn't have it super quick, I always just trade for it. Because torches, I mean, unless they're perfect, they're like super cheap, like a couple of weeks into ladder. Like, especially like Sorceress and Paladin are expensive even a little bit. They hold value more. But, boy, especially if you go like Amazon or Barb or something, they're like free. Like, people just like Charcy them because they're like not even worth trading. Not even worth the time to trade them. Tally's still up there. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, someone was just commenting about how they never really did Javas on that much, and they're like, oh my god, this thing's crazy. In cost. For sure. Yeah, if you are struggling with the teleportness, like the teleporting to it, I mean, you could always just take your time and actually kill all the monsters, right? Even though, in my book, that's incredibly painful to do. I probably wouldn't do that, but I would teleport there, like, most of the way anyways, and then plop down. Then clear out the last bit, but... Took 11 torches to get your first barb one, says Logan. Well, if you're looking for a barb one, unfortunate, but if you're not looking for a barb one, congratulations, because I'm pretty sure barb ones are, like, not worth very much. They weren't. We know next season? Nope. Obumbration? Not sure. I'll definitely have a video out as soon as I know when the next season thinks. Graf says he thinks it's worth it if it's your first torch. Yeah, I mean, I get that sentiment for sure. I usually play and start off differently than most people, I suppose, too, just because I play so much single player. So yeah, I'm not really in a rush to get things done. Usually I'll have pretty dang good gear before I... Well, really, I did it with a Frenzy Barb last time, so I guess I didn't have that great a gear. Roll Frenzy Barb the first time. Quabe said he's on his 10th torch, no Paladin yet. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm not sure. I think even on my right here, on this account on single player. I think I still haven't gotten an Amazon torch yet, to be perfectly honest. I think I have like a Necro torch on my Amazon. Because I just never got an Amazon torch out of like 15 or 20 torches. So just luck of the draw, right? Unluck of the draw. Yeah, the season 4 is still going, yeah, but yeah, nobody really plays this late in the season, right? Zelda pulled his first Viper Magi on single player last night and hit a 35 roll. Nice. That's crazy. Good old first drop luck. Gotta love it. Got to jump on solo self-found D3. I don't know about that. Don't know about that. It did cross my mind, though. I'm not gonna say. I was thinking about trying it. Thinking about it. A definite maybe. How many LK runs on average does it take to pop a burr rune? I don't know specifically about a burr rune, but if you're specifically saying a burr rune, a lot. To be honest, your odds are. I don't remember what the odds are offhand. Debrunski's got a vid. Debrunski, if you ever heard of him, did a video about it a while ago. He actually like got all the literal odds for each rune to drop and stuff. But you're more likely to find 2 Sur runes than you are to find a burr rune from LK. So I don't remember what it is though. You're more likely to find 2 Surs and cube them up to a burr than you are to find a burr rune. But the statistic that I do remember is your odds of finding a high rune from LK, player 7 difficulty, player 7 or 8 difficulty on single player, is roughly like 1 in 500-ish. Which is obviously an average, so you could go 1,000 runs without finding a high rune. You could find 3 of them in 100, right? So, which I've done both of those things before in my life. I've gone 1,000 with no high runes, and I've found 3 of them in 100. So. Crape says he thinks it was around 2,000. That might be true. Hard to say. I can't remember. But you think from watching that video back in the day, you think it was 2,000 is what the number was for finding a burr? Yeah, I definitely. No chance I remember. Oh, I must have missed Lord Desace or something here. Due to Java, no IAS. Come on, bro. Okay, I guess I missed. What? Flying somewhere? No, his body's right there. Oh, what? Oh, that was a different... Oh, I didn't look at the name. It was a different champion. It was a different champion. It wasn't Lord Desace. It was a different, whatever, Demon Lord or whatever. Hell the Undying says, love the kind. I appreciate it, man. Very kind of you. Very kind of you to say. Did you just catch Sweet Phil on Twitch? Yeah, I stream on Twitch and YouTube now. I dual stream, so. Sure did. Ito Frito says, so far... So far, in less than 300 runs, you got a Sir, a Low, and a Gull. Wow, that's insanity. Yeah, that's very good. Very good. Very good. That's crazy. Had chicken thighs on a smoke for 5 hours, said Race. Nice, nice. Ack up here says, yeah, he got two high runes and 200 runs. Yeah, it can happen. That can happen, for sure. That's the luck you're looking for, though. At least, did I forget anything good today? Not really. Just some little stuff. Nothing great yet. Which means it's gonna come real quick here. That's how laws of averages work, right? If you don't find something good, that means you're gonna find something good real soon. Science. Science. Right? MD Statter says, finally get a chance to watch your stream. Yeah, appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome in. My man. Only got a little bit longer I'm able to be on, but you can give me a follow, and you can check me out next time I hop on. I stream like every other day, probably, so probably like 4 or 5 days a week I stream. Robert says, what up, my men? Zoo. What's up, Robert? Yo, welcome in. Tyler says the charms you get from LK is nutty. Yeah, that's doing LK right off the bat on single player is super cool, because yeah, you get so many lower runes, you know, hell runes, Halthal or Am for rolling spirits, small charms, skillers. You get just tons of stuff, magic find charms, all that kind of stuff. It's really good to stock up on that stuff right at the beginning of your journey. How many different small charms are possible in the game? Yeah, I don't know. It's probably not too insane of a number, because I mean they can only have 2 affixes or whatever that roll on it, or whatever prefix. I don't remember the name of them. 1 prefix, 1 affix or something. But it's probably, I don't know, in the hundreds, maybe 200. Yeah, I don't know. Could be wrong though. Hard to say. I'm not good at. I've never really had to do that kind of mathematics, so I don't really know how to calculate that real quick in my head, or guesstimate it. Super chests have a higher rune chance. Yeah, I mean, I don't know specifically every super chest ever in the game, but I mean, LK has been so well known and like ran and researched that they essentially know the odds of like getting each of the high runes and stuff from them. The thing with LK is it's super consistent, you know, like you can always find it and get to it super quick. So, oh boy, I was not. Dang it, I wasn't fully paying attention there. Oopsie. I dropped a 11 fire res charm. Yeah, I mean, I don't ever use those kind of things personally. So, and obviously there's very little trade market on single player. So, not that those really even trade for a whole lot either. There's nothing that I generally would use. Do I have a Sunder Charm? Wicker Man. No, I actually do not. No. This is magic damage, and there's like really almost nothing immune to magic damage. There's like maybe rattlers. Oh man, look at this crushing blow drop right here. Melee characters rejoice. A G face, 30% better chance of crushing blow, and some goblin toes with 25% chance. That's kind of wacky. Kind of wacky. Not that wacky, but a little wacky. But yeah, you don't really need a Sunder Charm necessarily, and plus, right now I'm only running this in the Chaos Sanctuary, so I also don't need one for the Chaos Sanctuary, right? Wicker Man, so. There's only like 2 or 3 monsters in the whole game, except for the random champion that are actually immune to magic. So time to start smiting. Yeah, Uber's shudder in fear from that drop right there. What's up, Michigan homie? D4 sucks bales is his name. Nice. But looking at the time here, it's almost 5 o'clock. I'm gonna have to go and take off now, start getting dinner ready for me and the daughter and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to hop off. Unfortunately, here it's 5 o'clock Eastern where I'm at. So, actually hopping in with a super sticker, actually acid just before I'm taking off here. So I'll give it a chance for the notification to pop off. A significant $10 super sticker. Thank you so much, Ashley. You legend. Ooh, you slayer. Thank you for the $10. What a legend. Havoc says have a good evening. Yeah, all you guys have a good evening and take care. I'm gonna wait for the super sticker. Gotta wait for that notification to pop up right here. All right.
Ashley Acid 16 donated $10 through super chat.
Once again, thank you so much. And I want to shout out just everybody supporting the stream, supporting the channel. Honestly, it does make it possible for me to keep doing this. Like, I've been doing this full time for almost a couple of years now, and I want to make sure I keep it going. So mega huge shout out and thank you. And honestly, the support today has been kind of crazy. So thank you guys so much. Bunch of different channel memberships. I almost can't shout everybody out here. Ashley Sasquatch, Nug on the Run, Adel with member gifting, becoming a member, super chat, Act, just winging it, Heigberg, Zeriak, Jay Larson. There's Adel down here again, once again, yeah. Binary Shrub with a huge $50 super chat or donation. Streamlab donations earlier. Man, there's what? Mr. Oh, that's a different one? Yeah, Mr. Binary Shrub. So thank you guys so much. Means a lot. You legends. So with that being said, peace out. Fellas. And don't forget, keep slaying. Ooh.